looks like I just got stuck. Good morning, people. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of Triple Rider. And that dude got stuck in the ETC lane for some reason. Anyway, good Tuesday to you. On our way downtown and going to take the bike for her maintenance today. So I need to be there at 10. It's 9:45. I'm not going to make it at 10 probably. So we're just going to make a best effort to get there as close to 10 as we can. I'm going to drop it off this morning. Let them do their thing. Get some new oil change. Do some safety checks. Get all the little checks need to be done. Gonna have them check the chain, the brakes, everything mechanically. Also, sorry. Let me start that over. I'm gonna have them do a mechanical overview. You know, look at the chain, look at the lube, look at it. You know, look at all aspects of the bike, and then have them also change the oil and whatnot. So, drop it off, pick it up later. So this video is going to be about the bike, and we're gonna cover basically the past year. I took delivery of this bike around June 23rd last year, and today is June 4th. So it's coming up pretty close on 1 year. So I guess this will be kind of like a 5,000 kilometer review, because the odometer, I think I ticked over about 5,000 or 5,500 over the past weekend. I did a big ride out to Shizuoka last weekend, which videos are coming for that, or have already come. And gave her a real workout before the maintenance. Hopefully if there was anything wrong, it got shook loose during that run, and they can find it on this maintenance check. Let's see. So basically, I don't really have any complaints to register. You know, mechanically, operational wise, comfort wise, the bike is just as I expected it. It took some getting used to. It took some adjustment to getting used to the quick shifter and the different feel of the throttle, which I've said repeatedly in other videos already. I'm not going to go into that again. But once that is adjusted, the mentality, you know, mental setup for it, then everything is cool. I've been trying the different riding modes in different situations, and I guess, I mean, I did find, well, I can say for a fact that I really put the traction control system to the test this past weekend. I didn't record that specific part because it was just a nasty road that had a bunch of sand and dirt and rocks on it, and I felt myself constantly slipping, or about to slip, when the bike does this thing and keeps everything under control. Never had any real issues with that. Let's see what else. So during the 5,000 kilometers, I haven't done that many big trips, but I can say for comfort level, I think the bike generally is pretty comfortable. But I think the main problem has my weight. I always have a lot of pain in my inner thighs and upper, like towards the groin area, like wherever. Think about where your pressure point is when you sit on the bike. You know, you have two specific points between your legs where most of your weight and pressure is concentrated. And on the Street Triple 15 I had before, the seat was really weak and really uncomfortable to ride for long periods of time. I had to add a gel pad on top of it to keep it more comfortable for long rides. For short rides, it was alright. Now for the RS, this has the new, well, I guess this is the same seat they had on the 15 if you're the gel seat, maybe, I guess. But anyway, this is the supposedly upgraded seat that comes with the RS standard. Now there is a significant difference between the old seat and a new seat, and I was able to really notice a difference. I have done like medium rides, like out to Kanagawa and Karezawa, in the Saitama, places like that, and it's like a day trip is fine. I don't really have any problem. The Shizuoka trip I did last weekend was basically a straight 12-hour ride. I left home around 9:30 in the morning, and I didn't roll back in until 9 or 10 o'clock that night. And most of that was constant riding, with the exception of a bathroom break and, of course, eating something here and there. But overall, that was a straight round of riding. And I noticed that I mean, I wasn't in nearly as much pain as I was before with the old bike. And when I woke up the next morning, I felt fine. I didn't have any sores. I didn't have any residual pain. You know, I was able to get home, take a shower, relax, and then wake up in the morning, and there was no hangover, I guess you might say. Riding hangover. So that was really nice. Now I've tried to pay attention to the clothes that I wear under my gear, because I assume that that's also going to be part of the issue, whether you have clothes that breathe well or clothes that have rough fabric, or not smooth, that rub against your skin. That's obviously not going to help with the you know, skin irritation or pain level. So I've tried to wear clothes that don't have any seams in that area, or don't have any type of irritant or softer material. And I think that seems to work. Now I also rode, I also wore my my touring gear this weekend, and that has some kind of built-in padding to it, which actually helps too. So all in all, I had muscle pain when I got off the bike at home at the end of the trip, but that was just fatigue from riding for so long, and that's partially attributed to my age. I'm not a young 20-something like most of you guys are. Yeah, let's leave that at that. I'm just not gonna touch that one. But yeah, you just have to figure that out for yourself. Anyway, so overall, I give the Triumph seat a B minus, I guess. B minus. That sounds good. I still think I could probably do better. I think I would do better if I got a custom seat that was designed for my riding position and my frame. Although, like I said, I think my weight has something to do with it. I could stand and still lose a few kilos. I made a video about a year ago about, a little more than a year ago, I guess, it's called Dropping the Pounds, and oh, excuse me, random yawn for some reason. Anyway, I was weighing over 90 kilos, or almost 200 pounds, and that was just not acceptable. So I had to really change my thinking about how I was eating, what I was eating, things like that. And I lost 12 kilos, or basically about almost 20 pounds. And sorry, just a moment. That came out of nowhere. Anyway, lost 20 kilos, and that really helped things a lot. But I think I've gained a little more since that period. So I'm back to the whole being more cautious about my late dinners and what I eat during the day and things like that. Anyway, so if I lose weight, that might help with some of the pressure on my inner thighs like that. Why is there so much traffic here at this time of day? Interesting. Anyway, so what else is there? I think the only other complaint I would have, it's not really a complaint, it's just a gripe, is the fact that they really reduced the storage space under the seat. And they basically made the, well, they made it in two parts. The RS has a little rear cover that has access to electronics and USB ports, things like that. That's where my ETC card and GoPro charger are. I also have a USB hub in there that feeds the power on the front of the bike. So that's kind of consumed with wires and other electrical items, so can't really put anything in there. And the second area is right directly under the seat, which is a second cover you have to undo with a hex key, or Allen wrench, sorry. Which way? Oh, we need to go to, of course, today we have to go to Kasumigaseki. It's the one that's backed up. That's just peachy, man. Both of them are backed up, I guess. Interesting. Anyway, so the second seat cover, or the second cover, that's the actual seat. It has really no room at all. It's not a safe place. It's not a safe place to store stuff. This dude has a Sony action camera on his scooter. Well, this isn't fun. Yeah, President Trump was here last week. Last week, I think. He was here just recently. Yeah, last week, I think. And whenever, especially a U.S. president comes, it's pretty hell around Tokyo. No trash cans, and they close roads and highways and all kinds of crap. So we get inconvenienced for 3 or 4 days, which doesn't sound like a lot to deal with, but the reality is it's a pain in the ass. So what you do in that case is stay away from wherever he's at, and you'll be all right. So that was the plan. We stayed away from wherever he was going. Anyway, I guess I'll wrap this up, because this is gonna be nothing. I'm not gonna record this traffic going all the way through this tunnel. But the summary is that I'm happy with my purchase. I'm going to keep the RS for a while. I don't really have any desire to exchange or sell or what. I don't know. I'm going to keep it. I still plan on getting a second bike at some point, just to have the variety, but I haven't made the decision on what that's going to be yet. So that's still on the way back burner. So I still think the RS is safe enough for a first rider. I think that if you respect the power, you'll be all right. You just can't get on it and expect to be a professional rider and just use every ounce of horsepower that she wants to put out. But that said, it's very hard to put this bike down, and it inspires a lot of confidence. The Street Triple before that, the one I had, that felt the same way, but this one feels even more sturdier. And it's still very flickable, and it's sporty enough for city and country riding. I don't recommend it for a touring bike, but You can throw a bag on it and go for a couple of days, I guess. Just can't carry a whole lot of stuff, that's all. Yeah, so that's it. That's the 5,000 kilometer review. No mechanical issues, no electrical issues, no tire issues. Really nothing of, you know, mechanical reason to be concerned. So can't complain. 1 year. Yeah, people might comment or might think that, well, I didn't really, you know, ride it a lot in 1 year, but forgive me for saying so, but when I did ride it, I rode it pretty hard. So I think I gave it a pretty good run for its money, especially this past weekend. This past weekend was pretty hard, so, and it did fine. Alright guys, let's see who's still here. Congratulations for being curious to see why the video is a bit longer than it was seeming to be. God damn it. Just missed the green light. Ah well. Anyway, where is number 2? There we go. Anyway, for you guys that wanted to hang around to give the last bit of the ride as we get ready to drop the bike off here. Traffic was a little bit heavier than I expected. Another red light. God freaking damn it. Well, this took a lot longer than I expected. Can never predict the traffic here, other than most of the time it's going to suck, but in the rare occasion you kind of get lucky. But that today was not a lucky day. Can't see you, buddy. Alright guys, well that's the real end this time. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.